In the middle of the Nevada desert, there's a hole in the ground. It doesn't look like much, just a small, crystal clear pool of water, barely 10 feet wide. But what's inside shouldn't exist, because this tiny hole is home to one of the rarest animals on Earth, a fish that lives nowhere else and survives in conditions that should kill it. It's called the Devil's Hole pupfish, and its entire world is this one single location. Nowhere else on the planet, not another lake, not another stream, just this hole. If something happens here, the species disappears forever. But here's what makes it more unbelievable. The water temperature stays around 93 degrees Fahrenheit, almost as hot as a bath, and oxygen levels are dangerously low. Most fish would suffocate within minutes, but this one thrives. The fish are tiny, only about an inch long, shimmering blue, almost glowing in the sunlight. They survive by feeding on algae, glowing on a single shallow rock shelf. That shelf is their entire food supply, their entire ecosystem, all of it in one small place. And it gets worse. The shelf is only underwater part of the year. If water levels drop, their food disappears. Just like that. At one point, their population dropped to just 35 fish. That's it. One bad event, and they would have gone extinct. So scientists stepped in. They built fences around the hole, installed cameras, even placed guards 24 hours a day to protect a single species of fish. But even that didn't stop the danger. In 2016, something strange happened. Two men broke into the protected area in the middle of the night. They weren't just trespassing, they were trying to enter the water. One of them slipped, fell into the hole, and died. Inside the only home this species has. This incident shocked scientists because the ecosystem is so fragile, even small disturbances can cause damage. A ripple in the water, a shift in oxygen, anything could wipe them out. And yet, these fish had survived for thousands of years, completely isolated, cut off from the rest of the world, trapped in a vertical cave over 500 feet deep. No one knows how far it really goes. That's the most unsettling part. No one has ever reached the bottom. Divers have tried, robots have been sent down, but the depth keeps going into complete darkness. So how did these fish get there? That's the real mystery. Scientists believe they may have been trapped there thousands of years ago, when the region was wetter and connected to larger bodies of water. But over time, everything dried up except this one hole, leaving them completely isolated, evolving on their own in extreme conditions, becoming something entirely unique. But even that doesn't fully explain it, because no other species adapted like this. No other fish survived here, just them. And somehow, they continue to survive against every possible odd. In water too hot, with barely any oxygen, in a place that should be unlivable. A species hanging on by a thread, inside a hole that no one fully understands. And if it disappears, we may never know how it survived at all. Subscribe for more wild facts you won't believe exist.